Good day everyone. I am Sagira Badigantula from B.Ed 1E and your discussant for today. Our discussion for today is all about the theory of andragogy by Malcolm Knowles. What does andragogy means? We can discuss it later on. Now we will proceed to the pre-discussion, which is number 1, how does the theory of andragogy develop? Number 2, why is Malcolm Knowles considered as the father of andragogy? Okay, here we are. We can discuss now what is andragogy. Andragogy is a synonymous of the term adult education. According to Knowles, andragogy is the art and science of adult learning. Thus, andragogy refers to any form of adult learning. The term andragogy can be supposedly equivalent to the term pedagogy. They are equal to each other. But andragogy in a Greek means man leading in comparison to the pedagogy, which in Greek means child leading. They said andragogy can be supposedly equivalent to the term pedagogy. They said it's equal to each other, but in a Greek means you can compare andragogy to the pedagogy because andragogy is for man leading only and the pedagogy is for a child leading. We will proceed to the Knowles 5 assumptions of adult learner. Number 1, self-concept. What is self-concept? Self-concept, as a person of nature's his or her self-concept moves from one being a dependent personality toward one of being self-directed human being. From one of being is dependent personality toward one of being self-directed human being or a person. Number 2, adult learner experience. What is adult learner experience? Adult learner experience accumulates a growing reservoir of experience that becomes an increasing resource for learning. Number 3, readiness to learn. From the word readiness, we can get what this means. Readiness to learn becomes oriented increasingly to the developmental task of his or her social roles. He or she is ready to learn. Number 4, orientations to learn. Orientations to learn. What does orientation means? Or orientation to learn? Orientation to learn, time perspective changes from one of postponed application of knowledge to immediacy of application. The last one is motivation to learn. From the word motivation, you can get it. And then what it means. The motivations to learn is intentional. From what I have read. Okay. We'll go to the Knowles 4 principles of andragogy. Number 1, adults needs to be involved in the planning and evaluation of their instructions. Example, when you give an instruction to to a something or in a situation, you need to involve yourselves or adults to a instruction so that they can understand it quickly. Number two, experience including mistakes provides the basis for the learning activities. In number two, repeat. Experience including mistakes provides the basis for the learning activities. The basis for learning activities, example, the lecture, watching videos or demonstrations, and readings. You can experience something like mistakes when you discuss a lesson, like what I am doing right now. Number three, adults are not adults are most interested in learning subjects that have immediate relevance and impact to their job or personal life. Of course, adults will be more interested when the study is related to their job or to their personal lives. Number four, adult learning is problem-centered rather than content-oriented. According to Kearsley 2010. So, what does problem-centered means? Problem-centered means a person who sees a problem as a statement about the situation, about something. And the content-oriented, they are interested more in what is said rather than who is saying it. So, adult learning or Andragogy is more on problem-centered or a person who sees a problem in a situation rather than the content-oriented. Now, we will proceed to the who is Malcolm Knowles. Who is Malcolm Knowles? Malcolm Knowles is considered the father of adult learning theory because pedagogy is defined as the art and science of teaching children. European adult educators coined the word andragogy. Oh, who coined the word andragogy? Of course, it's the European. They coined it to identify the growing knowledge about adult learning. They coined it to identify the growing knowledge about adult learning. The next one, adult learning theory or andragogy is developed by Malcolm Knowles in 1968. And this is the concept or study of how adults learn and how it differs from children. It aims to show how adult learning is distinct and identify the learning styles which suit them the best. You can get what it means. It's a simple discussion, of course. The next one or the last one, apply andragogy to your corporate learning. Number one, analyze your learning with the theory in mind. Number two, collaborate on the learning you're providing. And number three, the last one is enable the self-directed learning. After all the discussions, we have the assessment left. Answer the following situations. Number one, compare the pedagogy and andragogy and cite its importance. Number two, enumerate the Knowles 5 assumptions of adult learners and explain each. The last one, what was the Knowles 4 principles of andragogy and explain it. That's all for today, and thank you for listening.